Hey friends, I want to talk about the games that I played in the month of September. So, this month was my husband's birthday month, and I asked him to recommend some games for me. He recommended three games that he felt that I would enjoy because they were sort of easy puzzle games, easy achievements, just very relaxing games. One of them I was able to finish through quite quickly. The other two I'm still kind of working on, but I feel like I'm going to go back to them. I did enjoy all three of these games, and so yeah, I can't wait to share them with you. So this first game has a different name that my husband says, but I'm too scared to butcher the name, but in English it's translated to Too Tough. This game was developed by Balio Studios and was released in November of 2019. So from my understanding, this game is based off a cartoon and all the playable characters are actually from the cartoon, and I don't remember where the cartoon is actually based out of, but I know it's not an English one. However, the game is actually translated into English, so everything in here it was easy for me to understand. I thought I would need him to translate for me, but we didn't have a problem. In this game, you're sort of playing a little bit of a story, but there's actually 5 modes that you can play in this, and one of them is sort of through the story. I guess you progress through these different levels. And if you're like me, I like to explore a lot of different things in games. So if there's a game where I'm playing as a first person, I just like to do a lot of exploring of the world. And there's a lot of little things like pranks that you can pull on people in this game. It's pretty funny. There's also different challenges that you go up against one of your opponents. You even pick your opponent at the beginning of the game, and I picked this guy. I can't remember what his name is. It says right there. Oh, he's the vomiter. That's right. So you pick your main character at the beginning and your challenger, and throughout the game, you're playing different challenges against them. And in order to beat the game, I guess you have to win more challenges. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. This one right here was one of my favorites. I just found this to be fun. I don't know if you ever played the game Subway Surfer. It kind of has that sort of vibe to it. And obviously, this game is probably meant more for kids, and the levels are meant to be a lot easier. But I actually am not going to be afraid to admit that some of them I struggled with, and I needed my husband's help to pass through them. Achievements in this game are pretty easy. You do have to pay attention to what they are, though. They're not just progressive through the story. You have to actually look online what they are and figure out how to do them. But like I said, everything about this game is pretty easy. And out of the 3 games that I tried this month, this was the only one that I was able to finish through quickly because it's a pretty fast game. I think well, I say we because like I said, he had to help me through some of these levels. I want to say it takes about 2 hours. I could be wrong. I might be thinking of something else, but I really did enjoy this game. I would recommend this if you're looking for easy achievements or just a relaxing game. It's also pretty funny. There's a lot of really funny things in this game. Some things that I'm just like questioning if it's actually made for kids, you know what I mean? But anyways, I did enjoy this. I would recommend this one. The second game I have here is called Pac-Man World Repack. This was developed by Now Production and was released in August of 2022. So since I have not played any of the previous Pac-Man games, I believe there's more out there. I didn't have a lot to compare this with, and I had no idea what I was really getting into. The last sort of Pac-Man game I played was on my phone more than 10 years ago, and it was that arcade style type game that you play. And let me tell you, this was not like that. And I was struggling because I had no idea what I was doing half the time. I didn't know what I was supposed to be looking for. I didn't know which way was up and which way was down. I didn't know you were supposed to collect the letters for an extra life or something. So my husband didn't want to tell me too much. He likes me to discover games on my own, which is what I prefer as well. But with this one, I was feeling super lost. But even though I was lost, I was having a lot of fun just figuring things out because I do like puzzle games, and I do think this is kind of a puzzle game because you do have to figure out where you need to go and what you need to do to get there. I had no idea what those fruit were for, but I just kept grabbing them. I had no idea what those were for, kept jumping on everything, and I was unnecessarily jumping hard on everything because I just didn't know. And even though I was lost half the time and confused, I did really like this. I liked the elements of it. I liked getting past these certain things and figuring out what you were supposed to do. I had fun with this one a lot. And at one point, I did get to play the old style arcade part, and it was very nostalgic. I loved that so much. I was having a lot of fun with that too. So I haven't finished this one yet, but I know it's one that I will go back to whenever I just feel like I'm in the mood. I'm pretty much a mood gamer. I tend to not finish games sometimes, and this is one of those ones that I will come back to though. And the last game that I have to talk about is called Bully, and this was developed by Rockstar Games, which is the same people that developed the Grand Theft Auto games. It was released in October 2006 to PlayStation, and in March 2008 it was released to Xbox, and as I just discovered, it was released to Android's phone in 2016. Yes, you can play this on your phone apparently. So this is the third-person perspective game where you're playing as a character named Jimmy. And based off the beginning, I believe Jimmy was sent to boarding school by his stepdad, and it just kind of seems where the game is going to take place is at his boarding school. And honestly, right when you get out of the car and go into the school grounds, you're immediately met with hostility and people just trying to fight you. Even the teacher that meets you at the door is just very rude and just, I don't know, gives you these vibes like you're not going to be happy here. At the school, you're trying to make friends and you're trying to also maintain your tough guy image, and you have to go around and complete these missions. Oh my gosh, that's the native tongue going out. I'm not even going to edit that out. I'm just going to leave it, whatever. So you have to go around and complete these missions to progress in the story. I love this game because you get people mad and you get to get chased by teachers. I'm a teacher myself, so it's almost like I get to be you get to be on the other side of it, giving the teachers a hard time. Anyways, yeah, I do like this game a lot. I'm kind of disappointed in myself because my husband was actually recommending this game to me for years, literally years, and I would always say, "No, I don't think I'm interested in that." But now that I had to play it, I feel like I missed out on a very good story game. This game is actually really, really good. I like it so much. But yeah, those are the games that I played this month. Thank you so much for watching. And again, if you have any games to recommend to me that are story driven, easy achievements, easy puzzles, let me know. Thanks. Bye.